It's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas.
Good morning. It is so early. Polly's chewing on her bone, so you hear a bit of rustling. I am awake, much watching Marilisa from Girl Meets Yarn. Love her Vlogmas. Love her. I've talked about her before. I really, really enjoy her as a person. And just doing some knitting on my cozy comfort blanket. A lot of you have been writing me that you've been looking for this pattern. It's not out. I'm designing it. You won't be able to find it anywhere. Good morning from the studio. I know I already said good morning to you guys, but good morning from the studio. I have about an hour or two of work to do today. I have quite a bit of tonals that I have to skein up, and then I have orders to package. I'll probably just stay over here for 2 hours or so, and that's it, and then head on over and hang out with the girlies. I'm just finishing up labeling minis. Love the way these look, Whale Belly and Scandinavia. And I am currently spending a bit of time, as you do, with Meg of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. So I think I might have mentioned yesterday that I really enjoy Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarn, her Vlogmas, and I also love Meg from Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. Meg is so kind. She is so funny. She is super sweet, and she is so smart, makes amazing knitwear designs. I can't get my mind around her creative mind because she's genius. So I love everything she creates. I did not forget my cup of coffee today. This is actually Robert's, and I brought a really sweet one with me here today, but I realized that it isn't good for the mug warmer at all. Okay, so my thoughts on the mug warmer. There are 3 settings for the mug warmer, and I put it to the hottest setting, which in my opinion does not keep your coffee hot at all. I've been sitting here for 3 hours with the same cup of coffee. This was full when I first made it. It was probably up to about here. And it's kept it warm. Now, my coffee would be almost ice cold after half an hour, but it has kept it warm. So I would 100% recommend it for a person who just forgets to drink their coffee and wants it warm and doesn't mind if it's not hot. I know that Robert is making lunch, and I literally just finished packaging up all orders. I had planned on being here for 1 to 2 hours at the most. I've been here for almost 4 hours. That's okay. I'm really happy that I have every single order that has been made on the website packaged. So that feels really, really great. It has been so much fun to see just all of our in-stock colorways paired with all of the different tonals. So I've really, really enjoyed that. I am going to sit down now, and like I said, lunch will be ready in about 20 minutes or so, and that gives me 10 minutes to do just a short little sit down of knitting before I have to head on home and spend the rest of the day with Robert and the girlies. This is Christmas at Hogwarts. I'm going to share with you guys the charm because I mentioned that this is one of my favorite charms that has ever been done for Christmas at Hogwarts. So here we have a Dobby charm made by Lindsay of Simply Serving, and I could not love it more. I think it turned out so sweet. I don't have any immediate plans of finishing these socks. I'm really enjoying knitting on them. I love the colorway. As I mentioned, I'll be bringing this back next year under a different name. It won't be a Harry Potter themed yarn. But I really would like to get this one off the needles. As far as the second one goes, as I've said, I don't have any immediate plans to get it finished. However, I would have no problem setting it aside after I finish this one and picking it up again next year and knitting on these socks all over again. Knitting on my cozy comfort blanket has been such a joy for me this month that is pretty much all that I want to work on, other than my Homespun House Mystery Advent shawl, which, if I remember, I will share it with you guys later today. Time to knit a bit and then head home. Just put on my Apple Kringle hard lotion bar on my hands. You know, I wear these because 1, I love the way that they smell, but 2, I adore the way that they make my knitting smell. I don't know, there's just something so comforting about picking up your knitting and smelling those scents that you love so much. So I'm going to make this smell even more like the Apple Kringle. So that is a hand and body balm that Martha does not carry in her shop. It's one that I had her create specifically for a club that I created last, I think, November of 2019, not the current November. Anyway, I'm going to knit 1 row on this, and then I have to get going because I've spent too much time puttering around and cleaning up that I did not spend my last 10 minutes knitting. However, there were some things that needed to be done in the studio. Time to head home. The bagels turned out delicious. I cannot recommend them more. So good.
Mommy is hanging up the lights for the balcony. It looks good, I think. Mommy has done a lot just now. She's done, I said Mommy has done a lot just now. She's done about that much maybe.
Just hung up all the Christmas lights on the balcony. This will look really pretty in the nighttime. Girls are playing in their room. You can hear Elodie playing on the flute. I have some Christmas music going. And we've had a really, really crazy day. I came home to Robert telling me that Polly basically ate an entire bar of chocolate. She had diarrhea. And she seemed fine energy-wise, but she clearly was not. I mean, she is a teeny tiny 7-month Chihuahua, and she just ate a bar of chocolate, which is highly, highly toxic and poisonous. Robert brought Polly to the vet. They had to give her a fluid injection, and they gave her 2 cold tablets to absorb all of the poison. She threw up both of them. I think we'll probably be sitting up late this evening. I know I won't sleep very well. I will definitely be checking in on her. But the vet sent her home because she said that she seems okay. We went for a 20-minute walk with her, and she was fine. She will take another cold tablet. We've been given a couple of them. Later this evening, in about 2 hours, like I said, she has her doctor's appointment tomorrow at 9 in the morning, and the vet will check her and see how she is. So yeah, I think I'll just sit down now a little bit and do a bit of knitting. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day, and tomorrow you will definitely be hearing from us and hearing how Polly's doing. And I wish you all a nice evening. Good night.